What is up, you guys? We are live. My people are live. We're trying to get Freedom Hawk over here to get his phone on there, you know what I'm saying? And we got a poppin' episode coming today. Poppin'. You guys stay tuned. What up, CJ Realty? Oh, Clay's here. DTP Phoenix. What up, Clay? Hey, Blake, Clay, saying what's up to you?
What's up, Clay? What up, man?
Clay's here.
My phone. Fuck it, dude.
Let me see real quick.
Yeah, bro. Here.
Let's get the series popping. How's your day going, man?
It's good, bro. It's good.
Let's go to Do Not Disturb. Allow repeated calls. Cool.
So good?
Yeah, so we are on Do Not Disturb now. And then you got the Instagram. Go ahead and do your thing.
Okay, cool.
What up? Oh, what's Lima? Lima, what's good, girl? Hey, we're about to start. Hope you're doing well. How's your real estate classes coming along? Hope your real estate classes are coming along well. We're gonna start getting this going. So,
Let's go.
Houston property guys, Rahel, I'm here at your service. We got Mr. Blake here with Freedom Hawk.
What up, what up?
This is the second episode, the third official episode of our podcast. First one did not have audio.
Yes.
So we posted the second one.
Yes.
Third one's coming out this Friday.
Yes, sir.
So Friday, it's going to be out on Spotify. It's going to be out on Google Podcasts. It's going to be out on pretty much all the mediums.
Absolutely.
So this Friday, we're releasing our third episode. And then today is episode number 4.
Let's get it.
So we're here, episode number 4. And so, you guys, it has been a crazy season in real estate.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy season as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. All kinds of shit happening. You know, new relationships gone through the door, all that kind of stuff, right? So today, I want to center what we're going to talk about. And it's about loyalty, and it's about who you should do business with and who you shouldn't, and how your mental intuition, your experiences, that kind of stuff play a huge part in who you should be working with. Because it's not about how hard you work necessarily. You always have to work hard, but it's more about who you're working with and what you're working on. So with that being said, I'm going to let Blake start off.
Man, great topic.
You like how I brought that in?
Yeah. That was
you
good.
know what I'm talking about?
I love it.
Because it's important. Who you work with is everything.
Man, it's like who you date, who you marry.
Exactly.
Right? It's humongous, man. And I feel like having the right people in your business working with you, man, it could either make or break you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And look, at the end of the day, you really never know who people are totally.
No, you never do.
You can trust your gut, trust your instinct to the best of your ability. But
yeah,
I mean, look, man, there's definitely you gotta align yourself with people that have your best interests at heart. And
100%.
what I've noticed just from my experience is if they don't have the bigger picture vision like that aligns with you, it's not gonna work. You know what I mean? It's not gonna work. And but yeah, man. So I've this past week I've experienced that situation. Two my sales guys left the company.
Okay.
And they were recruited by friendly. I thought that was friendly territory.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Yeah.
And it was done behind my back. It was done. Literally, I leave town Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then right when I leave town, they start recruiting.
What?
Yeah.
Dang.
So it was a premeditated mastermind set out. I mean, I don't think it was uberly intense or in depth as far as the thought process, but definitely from my perspective, the way it all went down, and I found this out Monday afternoon when I come home.
Yeah.
Had a great weekend, phenomenal weekend, and then I come home Monday and I find out around 3:00 that people that I do business with, I give them business.
Yeah.
They literally help recruited one of my people to work with them, and then help recruit the other person to another competitor who does what I do. And I'm just gonna go and call them out. It's Patriot Title.
Okay.
So Patriot Title, title company that here in Houston, that I give all my business to. That I thought that we had.
You thought they had your back?
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, we do business, right? And so at the end of the day, I mean, they're on my website. You know, I don't claim to give them the most business in the world, but we do 6, 7, 8, 10 deals a month, and I give them every single deal.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that's still a lot, bro.
Yeah, and especially when I thought a friend of mine, who's running the branch, I thought he had my best interest, and he was there, the Friday night when they were recruiting and poaching my people, and I didn't get anything. Matter of fact, the next day I get a text saying, "Hey, hope your trip's going good. Tell your girlfriend happy birthday." That's what I got. Yeah, I didn't get anything about all the other stuff. I had to call him to find out, right? But the point is, the moral of the story is, look, I'm not the first person in the world that this has happened to.
No.
I'm not going to be the last. No. And this is going to happen again, right? It's part of business. It's part of being in the arena of business. And at the end of the day, I don't take it extremely personal. There is a personal element to it, especially with me and my situation, but it is what it is. But to find a solution in that, I think it's just, you gotta align and partner with people that truly do, obviously have your best interest, but have the same vision.
Yes.
Have the same vision.
Yes.
Right? And I feel like if you can align with people that have the same vision as you, things will work out over the long haul.
No, absolutely. And when things like this happen, man, it's tough because the nature of the business that we're in real estate.
Yep.
So if somebody's like, "Hey, I have a deal for you," or you see an opportunity where a deal can be made, you open your doors.
Absolutely.
Right? You open your doors, you have lunch with them. I like to do that. I know you like to do that, right? We like to get to know who we're doing business with.
Yeah.
And the thing is in this kind of business, it's tough because you're so open to accepting everyone. Right?
Yeah.
You're open to letting anyone in, and then whatever they tell you might sound good for those few moments until you get burned, and then you're like, yo, this isn't the person or the people that I wanted to do business with.
Right.
Right? And to me, I think it's a blessing in disguise that this happened.
No, it is.
Right? Because that shows the loyalty of who you had working underneath you. That means you need better employees.
Yeah,
right. And that's how I see it.
Well, yeah. And look, and at the end of the day, I didn't really even look at them as employees. I looked at them as teammates. I understand the technical. I get it, but I'm a team player. Look, everybody. I make mistakes. Everybody does the best that they can. But yeah, I mean, look, I think especially for people like me and you, we're so active and we move so fast.
Yeah.
That. Oftentimes I think, we meet so many people that, it's tough to sit down and analyze every situation.
It's tough.
And analyze every single person,
and sometimes
right?
we don't have the time with the amount of stuff that we have in our pipeline.
You don't. And so you gotta take some risk, and obviously taking risk is just sometimes aligning with some people and doing things like that. But I do agree with you. I think it's a blessing in disguise. Yeah. I really, really, truly do believe that. Because I've already had some things that have happened after that could end up being way more fruitful as far as collaboration and partnerships and opportunities. So I do look, at the end of the day, the human element in me obviously is disappointed.
Yeah.
But when I look at it from a higher perspective, I see that honestly it really is a blessing in disguise. It truly is.
It couldn't be better, man, because here's the thing, with Houston Property Guys, right, with my company, my vision is so complex, and you know this.
Yeah.
I'm like in every direction. I'm trying to pull everything in towards me. That's just how my nature of what I'm trying to do.
Right.
Right? And I bet you there's probably only 3 people, one of them being in this room besides me, that understands my vision.
Right.
You being one of them. Clay Joyner, shout out Clay.
What up, Clay?
And my pops, shout out Pops.
What up, Dad?
Right? 3 people in the world that know my vision A to Z. These are the 3 people.
Yeah.
Right? And it's so tough to explain this to anyone else. And I'm finally starting to get my VA and on the same page. Right? And so, again, it goes back to who wants to think long term. I want long-term relationships.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be working with someone that's always gonna look at what's good for me right now, bro, I don't want to work with you.
Yeah.
Cause then you're gonna try to rip everyone on every deal up front, and guess what? You'll make money. You'll make money the first year.
Right.
And then when everybody becomes aware of your reputation, that you're just in it for the short run, you're just looking at what's good for you, bro, they're gonna be the people left alone.
Sure. Yeah, and
you know, because
I agree with that. And listen, like, in no way am I claiming to be a Boy Scout, right? I mean, look, I'm rough around the edges at times. I get a little fired up. I could, things like that nature. But when it comes to loyalty, I think that's like number one for me. You know what I mean?
It is.
And
Napoleon Hill says it.
Yeah.
Napoleon Hill talked about it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how smart, how amazing, how brilliant a human being may be, if they don't have the element of loyalty, they are going to be the first people to destroy you.
No, 100%. And, and I got to do a better job about kind of vetting situations out, but, you do the best you can. But I think, looking at the solution of this, like I said, what it has taught me is, number one, it's definitely made me realize, who I don't want to be associated with.
Yeah.
Right? So there's a lot of clarity with that, which is great.
Yeah.
So that's a blessing. And then it's also, like I said, it's kind of, some opportunities that popped up, really, I mean, everything just happened on Monday, but since then that I feel like will actually be even better than what I was actually doing in the current moment, allow us to grow, expand, allow myself to grow and to expand. So I think at the end of the day, I think it's going to be a blessing. But it's definitely
it's a punch.
It's a punch to the gut,
It's a
and
punch.
and
Spit some blood out. Like it was like that.
Yeah, and it's tough. It's hard to not take those things personal, right?
Yeah.
And look, and I know everybody. There's a cute saying, right? It's not personal, it's business. But here's the thing, man. It's my business, it's personal.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it comes into that play when, because you and me were competitive people.
Yeah.
We grew up playing sports, right? It's do or die. Kobe, Michael Jordan mentality. One of the reasons why Blake and me get along is because we talk about Jordan all the time.
Love Jordan.
And how dominant he was at what he did.
Absolutely.
And so at that point, it's not emotion, it's what we talk, it's passion.
It's passion.
I'm passionate.
It's passion. It's not. And I think if you try to disconnect from that passion in your business or whatever journey you're on, you're going to shortchange yourself. And I think in this business, I think now the 21st century, the business, the passion obviously is a big component now. But it used to be like, don't show passion, don't show your emotion, don't have this, don't do that. Yeah. Like, dude, if you ain't emotional or passionate about your business, then you ain't got nothing.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
And the I think the old days of prim and proper, I get fucked get fucked right in front of me and I have to suck it up. Those days are over, dude. Like for listening, I don't play by those rules. I mean, my thing is if you're against me, you're against me. Let's let it be out in the air in the open.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do nothing stupid. I'm not saying nothing crazy. I'm just saying you don't like me, I don't like you.
Yeah.
Like I mean, there ain't no reason.
That's fair.
Ain't no reason to lie about it or hide about it.
No.
You know what I mean? I've never understood people that do things. They smile in your face and behind your back they do it. To me, it's there's no reason for that. So I'm actually grateful that this happened because it's allowed me to kind of recalibrate and see things from a different perspective, and like I said, bring in some new opportunities that are going to be more beneficial. Because it always works out in my favor, anyways.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Like God has His plan,
yeah.
and His plan, His plan is better than my plan, right?
No, for sure.
So, hold on 1 second here. Oh,
we back.
There we go. We're back. So His plan's better than my plan, and so yeah, man. So that's loyalty, man. Loyalty is huge, and especially in business and sports and things like that, man. If you don't have a circle of good people around you, you don't have anything.
No, 100%. And, you know, I was talking to my videographer, one of my really good videographers. His name's Jersey. You saw he did the first 3 episodes of H-Town Takeover. Yeah. By the way, quick little scoop on H-Town Takeover. It's a show that I started. I did 3 episodes. That's why I haven't released any of them yet. I want to complete a season and then just release one season at a time. But anyway, when I was talking to Jersey, right, the reason why Jersey's went and worked for other people.
Right.
Jersey's went and done other projects.
Right.
Right? Dude got nominated at South by Southwest until it got canceled because of Rona.
Wow.
Right? So, multi-talented kid, right? But the thing I appreciate the most about this human being was he's 17, 18 years old, bro. And anytime he had another job, he would call me and ask me if it's okay.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, bro, go. Hey, man, I love you, dog.
That's awesome,
like you go get it. You go get yours, you know? Yeah. And then it came to a point where we couldn't agree on price, right? He wanted more. I couldn't pay that much, right? I didn't have the budget to be able to budget that much for something that's not cash flowing right away. It's kind of a future vision.
Sure.
Not that it wasn't important, I just didn't have it, right? Dude, it has to go somewhere else.
It wasn't in the right timing for that.
No, but the kid was straight up with me.
Right.
There was no bullshit. There was no beating around the bush. And guess what? We both know what each other's long-term goals are.
Right.
Right? I know his vision. I know what his dream is. Like his dream feature film that he wants to make. Right? It's like a dream for him.
Yeah.
And for me, I was like, I was so captured by it that I was like, man, I want to help you get this. And I think us working together, we can get that dream.
Absolutely.
Right? And he kind of vibed with it, and now we're kind of on the same page. We're going to start working together. We're back together now.
Nice.
We're going to continue everything, right? And so I'm just so excited that I was able to build something like that, but it wouldn't have came had we not had those moments of discussing each other's vision. We talked about vision. We talked about the long-term relationship aspect and the aspect of just being real.
Yep.
Because I've worked with other videographers who burned me. Yeah. Who took my money, didn't give me what I wanted, or were not, on top of their shit, or weren't delivering the things I wanted delivered, right? And that pissed me off.
Absolutely.
Right? And again, it goes back to the concept of loyalty. Yeah. Right? It goes back to the concept of, are we all on the same page? Communication is such a big thing. Yeah. Right? So these kinds of things, man, it's, and personally looking at it from outside, man, I don't think you did anything wrong. Yeah. I watched you, dude. Yeah. I got my office in City Center so I could be closer to you. Yeah. So we could do the podcast, we could hang out more, we could do more deals, we could kind of understand each other's business. You throw me dimes, I throw you dimes. Right? That's how we were functioning. Yeah. And I saw how you treated your team. And what happened sucked, bro. Yeah. It's not cool. Yeah. Right? It's like I don't fuck with stuff like that either. Yeah. Right? And so, with that being said, it's a blessing.
It is.
Right? Yeah. Imagine you had some big deals and they took those deals over there. Or and I don't even know if that's happening or not, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's better to happen now than later on, where you could lose so much.
100%, man. Like, honestly, like, I'm glad it happened now. I mean, if that's gonna happen, let it happen now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Let the people that aren't loyal come out now. Yes. Because you need for the long term, you need people that are gonna stick by your side, right? Yeah. And
if not, just let me know.
Exactly.
Just talk to me.
And that's the thing about me is when it comes to that, I'm not super sensitive. Like if things were approached probably a little bit different. Yeah. Probably. I mean, I would never be happy with it. No. But I probably would be a lot more diplomatic and understandable. When it comes to a situation like that.
It's just being respectful, dude. Yeah. It's a concept of respect. Like, we make investor videos all the time, right? Yeah. You and me will meet up and we'll go make investor videos. And then Arturo and Ian, shout out Arturo and Ian, my guys.
What up, what up?
Right? They asked me to make videos for them too, and I came and talked to you first. Yeah. I was like, yo, you cool with that? Yeah. We're on the same page. Does that make sense? And you were like, hey, man, you go do it.
Absolutely.
If this is going to make you bread, bro, I'm happy for you. Go do it. Absolutely. But again, it's out of respect. Yeah.
Right? And it goes back to communication.
That's it.
And but yeah, man. I mean, look, real estate, like with anything, man, it's a crazy game. And like I said, at the end of the day, it's a blessing. And look, this is going to happen. If you're in business long enough, that situation is going to happen. You know, and you just gotta, to me, it just adds more fuel to the fire. That's all it is. And
I think you're about to come back with a vengeance, bro.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see what you're about to do.
Yeah, and it's
ain't nothing like Blake Hawkins with the fire on his ass, bro.
Yeah, because I already have
ain't
enough
nothing.
as it
It's
is.
a freight
yeah,
train.
Yeah, you know, and it's you know, it's definitely a very deep now passion within.
Yeah.
Right, and it's so yeah, I'm super excited, but. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, it's not just in business. You gotta have loyalty in your relationships, man. The people in your life. You know what I mean?
A young warrior will have many scars.
Yeah,
on his body.
It's true, man. It's true.
You can't be a beast entrepreneur, or a businessman with no cuts on you, bro.
Man. You gotta, you know,
you got some scars and bruises, baby. Everybody gets them.
There is, but I feel like, you know, if you surround yourself with the right people, it doesn't have to be like.
No, it doesn't.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if you have the right people around you, bro, I mean, it doesn't have to be so hard, so difficult, so stressful.
No.
You know, and that's another thing, because I've seen both sides of the coin. That happened, but I have great people in my life, right?
Yeah.
And so I see both sides, and when you have the right people in your life, things are effortless.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And there's a sense of fulfillment and joy. You know, with those working or personal relationships.
Yes, sir.
You know,
yes,
so,
sir.
But yeah, man, loyalty, man. Topic of the day: loyalty, man. It's
Loyalty
huge.
is everything.
It's everything, man.
So with that being said, you know, what are the next steps moving forward?
Well, you know, I'm not going to go into detail because I'm actually potentially collaborating with someone.
Cool. Just give me the generals. I don't need details. I don't need any of that.
Yeah.
Right.
So right now, I'm speaking with a person who owns a hard money company.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And so we're looking at some ways we can collaborate and basically, possibly, hopefully, we will build something of a kind of a new Western net worth type of system, right? Where it's a very big operation.
Yes.
Those guys do high volume and they have a nice system in place, right? So, but those guys have like in-house hard money guys and vendors and things like that. So
Western is huge.
Yeah, they're huge, right? And they look, they catch a lot of flack, but hey, they're doing something right, and you got to respect that. So, but anyway, so that's on the table. Working on that. Had about an hour conversation a day. Met for lunch yesterday.
Okay.
They're aware of the situation. They actually told me some more information regarding those parties that I was like, wow. I mean, so these character traits are not abnormal for these people, right?
Yeah.
So these are like, it is what it is. So, but the point is so we're working on that. There's also another opportunity to go into like a sales training position with a big real estate educational company here in Houston.
Nice. That's huge.
Yeah.
And then first Saturday of every month, dude, we got the BR community.
No, we're not doing.
We're not doing that.
Not doing
oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Not with those people.
We're doing it on our own.
Yeah, no, we're gonna do it our own. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Still doing it on our own?
Yeah. No, we're gonna do it, but we're gonna change some stuff up. Maybe
Yeah.
the name and the things, but
Okay.
No, we're still gonna do the events. Just no longer connected with those people.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, it's all ties are cut.
Because I still like the gist of where we are going with those events.
Yeah.
Right? The vision you and me had, right? Like, fuck everybody else, I don't care, right? But I'm just talking about the vision you and me had of connecting people to business opportunities.
Absolutely.
I definitely want to continue that part, right?
Yeah, and I talked with my buddy today about that, and they actually want to help with those events and things like that. And
Let's
so
do it.
there's a lot of opportunity there. We're definitely going to continue doing.
For sure, man. I'm with you on that. So loyalty is a huge thing. I hope you guys kind of got some energy from something like this in the case that you've been burned before in a business transaction, personally in life, all those kinds of things. And, the moral of the story being you are getting a blessing in disguise by this person burning you.
Absolutely.
You just are.
100%.
You just are. You should grow from it. I told you guys, like, it sounds not necessarily mean, but I'm kind of excited to see what you're about to come back with.
Yeah.
You always come back with a vengeance. Like,
Yeah.
Like, whenever Blake's feeling down, the next day I talk to him, he's like, bro, I just did, like, this crazy ass shit. And I'm just like, okay, that's what I'm talking about, right? So,
absolutely.
You know, last night took a L, but tonight we bounce back.
That's it, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
So let's all get on the same page. If you guys have any input on this, please comment below. I want to give away a free HPG shirt. No one's been commenting.
Come on, man.
I need some comments
so
I can give away a free HPG shirt. I got these on deck. So let's get that going. Blake, do you have any other closing remarks, man?
No, man, that's it. I think it was a good podcast. I'm, looking forward to continue doing this and growing the podcast.
Absolutely. I feel really bad. I forgot that we're doing the podcast.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a rainy day.
Because we had the fucking tropical storm.
Yeah.
But
Beta.
Beta. Yeah, Beta.
Yo, Beta means sun in my language.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought they just ran out of names, so they
No.
could come up with Beta.
It's like a prototype.
Yeah, it's a prototype. It ran out of names.
Tropical storm.
But yeah, if you guys have any specific topics or things that you guys want to talk about, man, DM me, DM Rohel. Comment.
Give us some topics to talk about, because if you guys don't, we're just going to talk about what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it.
And we'll keep doing that all day. But
yeah,
super excited. Yeah, no, it's easy peasy, man. We're super excited about doing this and
yeah,
just man, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, no, it is. And again, guys, the reason why we're doing the Opportunity Zone is so we can discuss things more than real estate and things that we normally talk about on our social media.
Yep.
This is more of kind of giving people perspective into our lives, into what we're doing as business owners, what we have to go through, all the different elements, all that kind of stuff. So hopefully it's good perspective for y'all. If you have any other topics you want to give us, let us know. Blake, thank you so much for your time,
brother.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Let's get
Peace.
it.